Have you ever took a quick minute to realize the amount of limitations you put on yourself to certain stuff you need to engage with? You slam your foot on the brakes and then you start heading towards the opposite direction, away from these limiting factors you are encountering. And I just want to give you some quick advice today. There are no limits to your life as a man. Anything is possible at any present time. If you're new to this channel, welcome to Smooth Men, where the sole priority of this channel is to help you run your life a lot more smoother. When I say there are no limits within life, I'm talking about being a no-limit person. Living for your own growth throughout until the end of it all, and just knowing at all times that everything that goes on is perfectly fine. When anyone puts limits within their life, they kind of come out of the left-wing field, so to speak. Like a right jab, sucker punch, whatever, that you just didn't even notice. And it's just implemented into one's life as a staple. Obviously, everyone's different. Everyone resents different types of things within their lives. But we're not here to make list upon list of stuff that I can explain to you on how you can be limitless past. I'm here to simplify this down to it all. And there are about 3 things a man within his own life limits completely, that can completely categorize a lot of dilemmas, if not all. The first thing a lot of men put limits on within their life is their capability of love. Love for their own selves, the way they look, the way they dress, the way they smell, the way they act, the way they pronounce their presence. Is it acceptable to them? Do they need to put limitations on certain things that they partake in? Do you feel kind of like sometimes you have a love-hate type of relationship with your own self? If you do, you have limits on your own self. You're holding yourself back from putting your exact self out there. Feeling and exposing the true love you have towards yourself is limited by the hate of certain aspects of your own self that you can't stand, that you hide away from. And you need to exaggerate your impurities. Expose them completely. Expose them to the point where it is a natural stem of you, you are completely recognized at it at all times, and you just have immense throbbing love towards it because it is always apparent. You love having it around because it is you. This also goes with the limit of one's love towards the act of affection. Stop putting limitations on your interests in life, your love interest. Don't feel like you're not good enough for anything that walks your path that you have stricken interest towards. Go right up to it and announce it. Obviously not in a very creepy type of weird way, but just a apparent way and just a very
nonchalant
type of way. As in, hey, this is just kind of going on right now. Wow, you've caught my eye. And just acknowledge. That's all beauty really is something to be acknowledged. And what thrives love is the notice, the feeling, the perception of beauty. And why would you want to limit yourself from this expression? Coming to a complete halt and letting something just build up completely ugly and foul within inside of you. Because it was not let out. It was so fresh at the moment. It needed to be released. But you didn't. You kept it away in a dark corner. And it rotted and became ugly, smelly, disgusting. It takes practice. And obviously it's very rude to stare obsessively. But you can practice that 3-second rule. Just get a glance at something just so gorgeous. Some woman with beautiful hair, figure, face, whatever is a liken to you. And just hold that stare to get their attention. And just have that connection back and forth. That passion. See if it's there. See if it sparks. It's just such a crazy type of moment anyone can realize. A lot of men. And it's all capable towards you because you didn't put a limit on you expressing your love within you at that moment. And that obviously goes beyond it. Establishing a relationship, getting married, having kids, whatever entails to you, whatever feels right to you. Don't put a limit on it. Just go with it. And in general, just have love for everything around you. Be in love that you are just the tiniest of speck in an infinite universe. And you are breathing the air gifted to you. And you can thrive at this present moment within this life. It is a limited amount of time we are here. But anything you can achieve is infinite, limitless. As so long as you are here. The second thing a lot of men put limits on within their lives is their purpose. I've talked a whole lot of deal about purpose on this channel. It's a main selling point I talk about because it is a man's life. It's what a man lives for. It's his mindset. It's kind of what gets him up in the morning, moving towards it, engaging with everything that goes on, is towards this purpose. And there's no such thing that should be restricted when going forth to achieve and live out this purpose, to fulfill it. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of confidence, a lot of you being present with it. But down all to it, if you know it's you, and you just feel completely whole, alive, fresh within that moment, going towards it at any time period, there's no limits there. None whatsoever. Anything is overcomable, anything is achievable. No matter what you have to do, it's perfectly fine. I'm willing enough to do it because this is my purpose in life. And I can almost taste it, the satisfaction seeping off of it. Experiencing the true purpose of life itself. Growth. There's no need to chase this purpose within life. It's as simple as a knowing. If you keep chasing it though, you do put up restrictions towards it. You keep going after and jabbing after it, and where's it at now, and what the hell, why isn't it here yesterday, I did this, I did that, I've done all this, and it still is not the way I need it to be. Why am I wasting more time with this? This is not what I want. You simply need to clear the air of all those complaints and false efforts towards it, and just let it be. If it is your purpose, just move towards it. Stop taking so much effort in different routes and all this money spent and courses and all that and whatever, and just unnecessary stuff. Very unnecessary stuff. Because, I mean, honestly, like, the less you jump at it, you get excited towards it, like you're just trying to snatch it out of the air, the less you do that, the more easier and clearer of a path you can realize and see right towards it. No restrictions whatsoever. And the final thing a man limits within his life is his actions. If you need to take forth effort for something, to overcome something, to get something done, to establish yourself, to move more into that next type of step per se, you can't ignore the actions. And they need to precisely be done accordingly the way they need to be done. No slouching whatsoever. Because if you become a slouch, you're putting complete limitations on your own self. And you're never going to work your way to that fulfillment the way, at the time, the pace that you truly need it. So become agile, get proactive, and get out there and get the work done. When I would read and listen to stuff about being a no-limit person from Wayne Dyer, he would always throw around a quote that is, "You are not going to arrive at happiness. Happiness is the way." Which entails that if you're idolizing something to live out within your life, that you're moving towards, that you're just like, one day it's going to happen if I do this, that, this, here, there, where, here, don't go there, don't go there, don't do that, don't do there. If I get to that point and avoid all that, I will arrive to satisfaction. That's not the whole point of that. And that's not going to happen exactly. If something is already making you feel this happy feeling within you, making you feel completely alive, that is the way. Go with it. Feel it out. Feel what is right to guide you towards it. Don't start limiting yourself to certain things, thinking you're boxing it in, you're going to achieve it a lot quicker, and this and that and there, and can't do that and who and that. Those are all just limitations towards your own self. It's perfectly fine. If it feels right, you're going to be fine. It's going to be great. Just go with it. I've been making YouTube videos for about 5-ish years or so. Channel's still small. I get decent views, and I know I'm helping people with the content. I get a lot of good feedback here and there. I've coached for a little bit. I have written a book that I'm going to soon publish, probably in the next year or so. But you know, I do notice limitations I am engaging with. Obviously, I'm not engaging with what I need to be engaging with. I'm limiting myself towards other certain things and not putting out what is truly screaming out of me that needs to be announced, that needs to be fulfilled. Now, I know this endeavor I'm going to take on within my life is going to take a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of sweat, blood, tears, all that good stuff. And it's going to be perfectly fine. And it's going to work out. And I'm going to keep track of it and storyline it all the way through on this channel. And I know it's going to be what needs to happen. And it's going to work. and it's going to take off. And I announce this to you, the viewer, so you can see and witness what I'm talking about. To see the progression that is going to happen. That there are truly no limits to your life as a man. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, feel free to comment below, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. You guys are going to have a great day.